Hey, it's Dominique from Well Medical Arts, and yay, we're having a play day, and we're getting to use the new Jeuveau. Super exciting product, similar to Botox, more focused towards the millennials. It's supposed to kick in a little faster and maybe even last a little longer. We'll see. Today what we're gonna do, I'll show you a lot of these areas. Many of them are what we considered off-label, meaning they don't have an indication for that area of the face, but widely and safely done all over the world. All right, let me show you what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. And then make your frowny face and relax. A little 1, 2, boop, tiny poke. And 1, 2, boop, tiny poke. And tiny poke. So the muscles that I just did right there were her corrugators, and we went and we mapped her to see exactly where her muscle was moving and where the insertion and the tail of the corrugator were. And we ice, make your little frowny face, good job, and relax. 1, 2, boop. Not necessarily for pain management, 1, 2, boop. But as a vasoconstrictor, so that it doesn't bleed or bruise. Botox is considered a no downtime, non-bruisey treatment, but every once in a while you'll get one that gets mad and bleeds a little bit, so we do all we can to try and not have that happen. 1, 2, boop. There's the procerus. That gets any of the lines across the bridge of the nose. The points that I just did to the muscles above the forehead, the corrugators, get the horizontal lines. Now I'm going to go in and get the actual forehead. Tell me when you're good.
Okay.
And raise, good job, and relax. 1, 2, oh, forehead needs to take special precautions to go very light and high so that people do not droop. And ice up. Hey, there was that little bleeder. Tell me when you're good and cold on this side.
I'm good.
It gets cold fast, right? It's like, oh my gosh, the cold hurts more than the poke. And 1, 2, boop. And boop. 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 The other thing that we tell people to help them not bleed as much, raise one more time for me. Good job, and relax. 1, 2, boop. And high, boop. There we go. Is to avoid any anti-inflammatory things like ibuprofen, Advil, Motrin. They're all blood thinners, and when blood is thin, they bleed, and when they bleed, they bruise. Okay, we're doing good. Got the forehead done. Now this is over to the ocularis muscle. This is a circular muscle that goes around the eye.
I'm cold.
Thank you. Yeah, gotta tell me. And 1, 2, boop, tiny poke. This works to get rid of the crow's feet by opening up the eye. 1, 2, boop. So normally this muscle will push up and this pushes down. Smile big for me. That's how that happens. Now when we open it up with the neurotoxin to relax it, it's gonna really open up the eye, and that's how it gets rid of the fine lines. All right, let's get the other side. Tell me when before it's too cold.
It's good.
Okay. And a little 1, 2, boop. And boop. And this is one of my favorite points right here. Little lateral brow lift. Perfect. I love it. Looking good. Go ahead. Look up towards the ceiling. All right, so I'm going to get in and ice right up underneath the lash line. This helps open up the eye a tiny bit and also gets rid of the fine lines underneath the eye. And look up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, boop, tiny poke. Look at her, she didn't even blink. What control? Normally the eye will want to blink. Let's get the other side, right? And then look up. And exhale, boop, tiny poke, you got it. Yay, champ. All right. The eyes have little tiny bubbles. That's because that point is done what we call intradermal, right under the skin, not in the muscle. And those little tiny bubbles will soak right in a few minutes.
Okay.
This point, show me your bottom teeth. Relax, is called the DAO, and it's the strongest depressor in the lower face, and it pulls down and creates these little pre-jowls. So by Botoxing right here, it's gonna lift it up. Yeah, baby, prevent those jowls.
Okay.
And show me bottom teeth, and relax. 1, 2, boop. We got it. Well done. We're almost there. Now I want you to show the camera, make your dimples in your chin. See where it's marked? She's a little stronger on the right than the left. We call this pitting or dimpling in the chin. Relax. Don't see it much when you're younger, and then all of a sudden when you're older, you're like, why is the skin on my chin looking kind of dimply and pebbly?
Okay.
It is just a muscle. And so a little tiny 1, 2, boop, you can see that muscle spasm a little bit, wanting to be treated. It says, help, relax me. All right. Now I'm going to get a fresh ice pack for the upper lip because this Botox really does not hurt. Will you hold that up there for me?
Mm-hmm.
Until you go to do the upper lip. Then it smarts. Tell me, good. And relax, breath in and exhale, tiny poke. Good job, hang in there. And 1, 2, exhale, boop. I try and go fast on those. Eyes up the other side. And little tiny 1, 2, boop. Hang in there, mama. Good job. 1, 2, boop. Awesome. Got it. Woo! She made it through the hardest part. Okay, we have a super fun, cool thing to show you today. There's a couple of different ways to do the neck muscles. We're going to be doing the neck rings, frequently called tech neck. When you go ahead and tuck your chin to your chest, there we go, and then come up. Hers are not very deep on this side. Go look on the other side where the light is, and she sleeps on her right, so they tend to be deeper over here. So we're not going into the neck. This is just like the under eye point where it is intradermal instead of intramuscular, and we just do a few units along the ring. I'll show you. So turn towards me. I'll start over there where he's got the light. Ice it up a little bit. They're very easy to do. Little tiny 1, 2, boop. 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 Looks like she felt that one a little bit. Boop. And boop. Hang in there, mama. You're doing great. And then let's come around to your other side. Almost there. And boop. Boop. And boop. Perfect. So you can see, didn't even bleed. And then let's get the lower ring. The lower ring's a little bit deeper. I spaced them a little closer together, and it's a little higher dose. So that top ring, I just did 16 units, and this bottom ring, I'm doing 26. So it just depends on how important these are to you. I think as you age, you pay more and more attention to the neck. A little tiny 1, 2, boop, boop. Boop. But easy peasy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these are called the neck rings or treating the tech neck. Now, if this was not enough, we would have people do a fractional resurfacing laser, such as the Halo, we're a big fan of, or a CO2 fractional resurfacing laser for the big guns. We got it. Yay. Easy peasy. The other way to do the neck is the platysmal bands, and that's where you actually see laxity. So take a look down here, show me your bottom teeth and go like this as hard as you can. These, and she's very stronger on the left, these are the platysmal bands. You grab them up, you Botox the insertion point and down the bands. These are strong depressors. Now relax. So when you relax them, they pull back. She doesn't need that yet. Her neck looks gorgeous. We're just trying to soften the rings so they don't turn into anything.